Rev it up, rev it up, let the engine sing. Lights flashing, bass gonna ring. TJ, Mr. Skip in the lane. Queen Kong, Nighthawk, bringing the flame. Atlanta car cash, we ride supreme. Supercar dreams, yeah, we live that scene. TJ on the mic, hey, keep the talk tight. Mr. got the vision, make the chrome shine bright. Queen Kong in the back with the audio blast. Skip flexing, never coming last. Nighthawk swooping with the midnight glow. We the kings of the street, let the horsepower show. Engines roar, neon lights, Atlanta nights, we on the side. Some Camaros, the Lambos, we set the tone. Car culture united, this is our zone. Atlanta car cars, where legends roll. Tune in, buckle up, let the stories unfold.
Hi.
Oh, it just got quiet all of a sudden. Hello, everybody. Hello. What's going on?
We had some technical difficulties, so we apologize. What's happening, CarCast family? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Atlanta CarCast, where we talk cars, culture, community, and everything that keeps the automotive world rolling. I'm Miss TJ. That's Mr. Skip and Nighthawk with the T. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
What's happening, people? What's happening? Good evening, everyone's.
How was everybody's week?
Mine was exhausting. I helped with a little event this week. Well, not a little event, a medium-sized event this weekend. It went off without a hitch. Okay. There wasn't any car shows for me this past weekend because I was running around and whatnot. So other than that, it was great. Okay. And that was great. You know, everybody's healthy, so no complaints from me.
Nighthawk, how about you?
My week been actually I've been on a 2-week vacation, but it's been
this guy takes more vacation.
Vacation every day.
So where in the world have you been, Nighthawk?
I've been to Ohio, then I came back, went to Miami, then came back. Now I'm in Orlando.
Okay, that's what's up. Mister, how about you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine. How about you? How was your week? How was your week?
Great. I've been getting my hair done for about 3 days. Nighthawk has been getting his hair done for about 3 months. Ha.
Okay. Too bad we can't see you. All we see is your forehead. Well, is he talking?
No.
You know how y'all do. Y'all get y'all hair first. First get y'all hair done. Y'all get brand new and everything.
He still ain't got no edges.
Oh my goodness. Not no edges.
No edges. Okay.
Wow. Well, you know, the week has gone by super fast for me. I had a birthday last week. Also had some unexpected news. Lost one of my best friends. Her birthday is the same as mine, and then she passed the very next day. So I've been a little sad. If you haven't heard from me, it's because I've been a little bit sad. But I do want to shout out all my cancer friends. So happy birthday, Howard Bob, the first lady of Misfits Toys, Candy, Karma, Julie, that's Bledge Julie. She had a birthday on the 4th of July. Nard from Roadrunners, Traviana, Nighthawk with the T's, baby girl, Jason from A&M Precision Laser, Pokey. Nighthawk's got a birthday coming up. Miss Sherlonda, also known as Miss Caramel, has a birthday coming up. Also, DJ Tiny Tim, happy birthday to him. And La Chandria from the South Carolina Rhinos is celebrating a birthday on July 19th. So, you know, as a Cancer, I had to say happy birthday to all my Cancerians. And I'm still accepting Starbucks gift cards. If you see me somewhere around, I drink coffee almost every day. And, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, I will receive that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's wrong, Skip?
Everybody gonna have a birthday one time a year.
Absolutely. And you should be really, really grateful to have that birthday.
I am. I had a bunch of them. I want a bunch more.
Okay. So, there's nothing wrong with us in a celebratory mood.
All I said was
I'm celebrating all month long. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay. All right. But we're going to keep this thing going. Today isn't just about horsepower and trophies. It's also about the heart of the car community. We're honored to be joined by two special guests making a real difference in our community. Bobbie Menneg from Beyond the Ribbon and Lieutenant McLeod from the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department. They'll be sharing details about the upcoming Show Your Ride for the Ribbon and Back to School Bash, an event that brings together car culture, cancer awareness, local students, and families. So with no further ado, let's bring up Bobbie and Lieutenant McLeod.
hello. Oh, there she go.
I am not laughing.
Hello, Miss Bobbie and Miss
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back.
Hello, how are you?
How y'all doing?
Good to see you both.
Doing wonderful.
Tia, you're a lot nicer than my husband would be with these technical difficulties your husband was having.
Yeah, thank you, Bobbie. Thank you, Bobbie. That's why I like you, Bobbie. Thank you, Bobbie.
I'm laughing. I'm like, that is so us.
He doesn't listen. He does not listen. Lieutenant McLeod can vouch for. I asked him about 5 times before we even got to this point. Did he want to use another computer? Did he want to use an iPad? Should he use his phone? And he said, no, this is stupid. And here we are. All we see
we are. I love it.
If you can only hear me, try to close it out real quick and come right back.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Put it in the private chat. She can only hear me, so I told her to try to come back in and out.
All right.
But yeah, he just got his hair done, so when he get his hair done, he gets brand new. He don't go to work.
Oh, jeez.
Probably. Hey, he don't even lay his head on the pillow. He don't lay his head on the pillow. He sleep like this.
No, Skip. I didn't know Nighthawk was coming back. I was trying to. He always got to try to steal my thunder. So
Right.
It's all good. It's all good, Nighthawk.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. We're going to keep this thing going, Bobbie. So for those who may not be familiar with Beyond the Ribbon, can you tell us all about your organization's mission and what inspired you to start it? And I know we did this a few months ago, but there may be people who haven't heard from you yet. So
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I need to get out there more like you guys. So I established Beyond the Ribbon 8 years ago, and our mission is to help cancer patients throughout their journey, whether it be with groceries, prescriptions. I actually just got a request for a gift card from a lady that has stage 3 lung cancer. I have one family, and we help all ages, all cancers, young and old. And one of our little tiny golden warriors, baby Alice, she was diagnosed with a rare brain cancer about 1.5 years ago, and she's only 3, I think.
Oh, wow.
And they went in and did surgery on her, took out a fist-sized tumor, and they did chemo and radiation on her. Well, her mom contacted me actually today to give me an update. But because of the radiation, it has caused necrosis in her brain. So she's starting to lose some of her functions, just talking and eating and moving. And so they're going to have to put her back in the hospital for intense therapy for 8 weeks and just hope they can stop what's going on and hopefully, help create a good life for her. So her mom asked me if I would pay for her down payment on her car insurance, and I said, absolutely, don't worry about it. So
Wow.
those are the things we do, and I'm very proud of what we've done. We've paid out almost $400,000 to date since we've opened, and I love what we do. And I started Beyond the Ribbon because I'm 15-year breast cancer survivor, and I was super fortunate. And just going through this journey, I realized not so many are.
Right.
And so I just somehow landed into the car community, and I love it. I've made awesome friends. You guys are my favorites. And so with that, I get to partner with great other community partners. You'll hear from the sheriff's office, and it's just, I love it. I would do it. Well, I am doing it every week, but my team's going, please stop. But
So Bobbie, you said you somehow landed in the car community. So the next question is, why is it important for you to partner with the automotive community? Which a better way of forming this question is, how did you really land in car culture? Like, were you inspired by something? Like, how did you really get here? As far as the connection between Beyond the Ribbon and cars.
My street cred Subaru. So
really?
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, it's not
Is
that.
the Lord?
But so when I started really getting into fundraising, I was like, COVID happened, and I was like, what the heck am I going to do? Because one of the most important things for me is it's inexpensive for my families and safe for my families.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why, but I was like, oh, let's go check out this car show. And I went to the car show, and it was a bunch of old guys. And I was like, well, okay, this is fun, but cancer affects everybody. So I kind of need everybody out there. And so I just kept going to all these different shows, and I've met you guys and Street Royalty and Misfits and Theme Cars. Batman is one of my favorite people. And Lowriders and the Toon Ladies and the Z Club, and I have so much fun, and I don't know anything about cars other than they're pretty.
I don't believe that, Bobbie. It just seems like you've been around forever.
Well, I can fake it real good. So.
Okay.
Well, now let's flip it a little bit. Beyond the cars and the entertainment, what impact do you hope this event will have on families affected by cancer and the local students preparing for the school year?
Well, so we just started collaborating with the sheriff's department.
Okay.
And before that, one of our initiatives is for cancer, because their money is tight. And everybody that's had a kid, or somebody has a kid, and you have to do these school supplies, it's insanely expensive just for one.
Mm-hmm.
So we personally have been doing our back to school drive for 8 years, and the kids send us their school, their age, favorite color, where what they need, and we will go out and get those school supplies for them. And then I just got lucky and started collaborating with the sheriff's department, and school's important. School is super important for our youth.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, and we just need to circle back to that and keep them focused. And this event, I'm telling you, if you haven't been to this event, you have to come, because what they do is just incredible, and all the cool stuff that they have. And I'm pretty sure, Lieutenant, that it's all free.
It is. So I would like to say thank you for inviting Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office and myself to be on board tonight.
Yay.
It is our sixth annual back to school bash. So that's my plug. And I'm going to be very honest. I'm very thankful because Sheriff Kibo Taylor came in with the vision 6 years ago, and it's been taken off and running. What started 6 years as 600 is now 6 years later, 7,800 bags that we're giving away. And my
Wow.
eyes open wide
That's
because
awesome.
I
Yeah.
will be honest. He realized more so that Gwinnett had a need, and there's a lot of families that are in need, whether it's from food or school supplies, clothing, housing. And even though we are doing our jobs law enforcement wise, we still have a way to give back to our community.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy that we're able to partner with Bobbie because of the mere fact that the kids love the cars. We're doing health screenings, we're doing barbershops, we're doing face painting, we're doing a whole lot of things for the kids. And it's hard when you look at a family and they're struggling, and then summer is not really a good summer because they don't have it to prepare for the school year.
Right.
And now we were able to get together and create an environment for them to come out and enjoy as much as they can before school starts,
Mm.
because we're having a bounce house. And I'm going to be honest with you, everybody loves to look at the cars.
Mm-hmm.
And it puts a little bit of smile in their eyes. And then when I say in their eyes, because everybody puts a smile on. But when you look in the kids' eyes and they're like, wow, look at this. And
Right.
you're like, yes, look at it. It looks so beautiful. And then you start talking about the cost, the way you love your car, the way you take care of your car, the way you appreciate your car. They start to look at it differently. And then when they start to dissect the cars, it's like, hmm, do we have a future engineer, electrician, car builder? I mean, you think about it. You're taking these kids out of an environment where they know it's limited, and you're looking and seeing how the community is pouring back into you. And it's not just a company that's saying, hey, we're here and pop up. It's people who live in your community, because these are law enforcement officers, first responders who serve in the community in which they
Right.
live in. And it brings a feel, because in our agency, the one thing that Sheriff Kibo Taylor prides herself on is family.
Hmm.
So how can you be a part of a family and not help when you see a family in need?
Yeah.
And for us, it's coming together because we're hoping for 200 cars this year.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay,
Okay.
Tia.
Well, I was there last year, and it was pretty close. There were a lot of cars there last year. But I do have a question for you, Lieutenant McLeod. And this
Sure.
might be redundant. You
Hmm.
probably have answered it already. But what does an event like this do to help build stronger relationships between law enforcement and the communities that you serve?
Well, it's the transparency. For us, we're out in the public. So kids usually see us when we come in. You think about it. You see the fire department when there's a fire. So somebody's saving your house. You see the law enforcement come in because somebody's either breaking the law and or we're protecting someone. But when you're sitting here and you're looking at the community and you're seeing the needs of the community and you're seeing the people who live in the community, work in the community, it breaks down a different barrier. So transparency is first and foremost, knowing that you could come to a law enforcement officer and say, I need help. And your law enforcement officer is listening to you and hearing you. Because in
Right.
our agency, we have, I said, the gimmity gammity. It doesn't matter where you come from, what culture you are, we're all in it together because we're all one family. And that's what Sheriff Kibo Taylor prides herself on, and that's what our agency stand behind. It's hard when you're trying to meet a need and the resources are not necessarily always available. Because right now, and I'm going to give a plug because I'm going to give a plug to my agency, I'm going to give a plug to my staff, I'm going to give a plug to the sheriff, I'm going to give a plug to Gwinnett County, because I'm going to be honest with you, you have a lot of legwork that goes into it,
Yeah.
and it comes from tagging and having a conversation. Bobbie comes, Bobbie sits down, we sit at the table and we start drawing out months ahead of time.
Hmm.
And this event is finished July 18th. By July 20th, we're starting to plan again for the next year.
So my
How can
question,
we
I got
make it
a quick
better?
question. How
Hmm.
can community members who don't own a show car necessarily still get involved and support the cause? So you're done with this year, kind of. So,
Lieutenant, do you still need volunteers though?
okay.
We do. So what we have is we have Eventbrite where people can register, and we tell everybody pre-registration helps us to get a head count.
Okay.
Our goal, I'm going to put it out there again. Our goal is 10,000. So 6 years ago, we started with 600. Now we're at
Mm.
7,800 because the need keeps on growing. I'm shocked. Because the sheriff prophesied it. Or 10,000. Um, the need is growing. So Eventbrite, and you could go to Kibo Building Bridges because that's the foundation that partnership with Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office and Live Healthy Gwinnett to get it off the ground started. And they could just log on, click on, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick,
Shout out to Lieutenant and well the whole sheriff's department, but they are in our community like at every event that's out there for our whole community. And their team is just awesome. They
Thank
really
you.
are. And now, is this the largest backpack giveaway in the Southeast, Lieutenant?
Yes. So
Yeah.
I
far
haven't
it is.
haven't seen anybody give away 7,000
We've,
backpacks.
we've
Yes.
had we've had 20 and 30 car clubs together doing back drives, and I don't think
Mhm.
combined we did 7,000 in a
Right.
year, in 1 year. I'm gonna say that. But
Right.
yeah.
we do it in different areas all over Atlanta, the greater Atlanta area, every year. And us as a whole, Atlanta Car has
Yes.
tried to make every one, but we can't because of time and everything else.
Right.
For this one to be so big, let me drill this. Let me ask you this question, just to go a little more in depth. The
Yes.
backpack giveaway is huge. It's a
Yes, it
huge
is.
benefit to the local families. We get it.
Mhm.
But why is supporting students in education such an important community initiative?
Because if we put into our children the seed that they can achieve anything,
Mhm.
then we're planting into that each individual child, we're planting that seed of prosperity and of fruitation into them. Because no matter where you come from and no matter what's going on in the environment, if you don't plant the positive seed, you will not be able to come against anything that comes before you. And
Gotcha.
when we sit down and we look at these children, you cannot tell a child that you're going to be a product of your environment, just the negative of it. So you have to find that positive and water it so that way they can see that there is good in the community and that there is better out there from what they're accustomed to and they can
Mm.
achieve certain things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay. You prepared. Look at you. We can't stop you tonight. Okay.
she's got a lot of great answers.
Lieutenant, I forgot to warn you about them because I was afraid I would scare you off.
No,
No.
We're a fun bunch, Lieutenant.
We're gonna have fun and laugh
Yeah.
now. That's one thing we're gonna do.
I am fine
Yeah.
for it. And I'm going to explain to you why.
Go ahead.
Because of the passion behind it and the purpose for it, I'm going to meet you where you are. And I believe in meeting the need and putting it in the community. So that's what we're trying to do.
I
And I'm
love
going
it.
to always do that.
I
Let me
love
let
it.
me ask you this. If I
Yes.
were explaining to a fourth grader
Hmm.
what the difference is between a sheriff and a police officer,
Yes.
what is the true? Because you see this all the time. Like I deal with the city of Snellville, and I see
Hmm.
Gwinnett County, and that's
Yes.
police department. I don't really see the sheriff of Gwinnett County. What is the true difference in all of these counties across the country? The difference between a police officer and a sheriff.
That's a good
Well,
question.
the sheriff's office has jurisdiction throughout the state. The police
Mm,
department has jurisdiction within their vicinity, meaning that we control the courts, the civil processes, the jail. And if you look at our agency, we work together with the municipalities. But if you have to serve a warrant or you're going into another jurisdiction with somebody, that sheriff's office has more authority than the police department.
Interesting.
That makes
And
Wow.
the sheriff has to deputize a police officer to be able to exercise their
Their
powers
duties.
within certain areas. Correct.
Wow.
See, now
Okay.
you just okay. So my quick understanding is
Hmm.
sheriff and police. Sheriffs have a duty, which
Yes.
is serving warrants, subpoenas, and stuff of that nature. Correct.
Hmm. Correct.
Which police don't do that because they're not. Is that like levels or do?
Not nec- Not necessarily so. We don't get dispatched. So the sheriff's office does not get dispatched. The
Okay.
police officers get dispatched to situations or crimes or incidents as they occur. If we are driving down the street and we see an accident, we are stopping for that accident as long as we do not have someone in custody with us.
Okay.
Mm.
But a police officer, 9 out of 10 times, they're either going and responding to a call as opposed to going to serve a warrant and or going to court and or transporting individuals to and from court.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that's cool. That's very
Mhm.
cool. Cool to know. So,
Thank
what
you.
message would both of you like to send to young people who attend this event and interact with the deputies? Because, and let me preface that by saying, a lot of times people are a little nervous.
Okay.
Will you guys be having the big RV there this year?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay, that was really a cool experience to go inside for myself. So, I think
Wait.
that
You mean the big command center thing?
Yes.
yes, yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! No, you didn't. You gonna go in there with some
Did
buttons?
he get a sheriff's badge?
But I think that a lot of times people see
Mhm.
events that are thrown by police departments and sheriff's offices, and they are a little intimidated for whatever reason. And so, what do we want constituents to expect from coming to this event outside of being able to see the cars, receive backpacks that they need to pre-register for? So let me preface
Mhm.
that you do need to
And
go
it's
to
free.
it's free, but you do need to pre-register.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what should they expect and anticipate?
They should expect engaging with their community. I'm going to be honest in the way I put this. You get scared of things that you don't know, of you don't not being able to look at. So when you're in around us in this environment, in Gwinnett, period, we're 95% of our officers live in Gwinnett. So we want to make sure that we have that open communication. We want to strive for that transparency because at the end of the day, we do have a job to do. But us giving back to our community is first and foremost within all that we do. So when you come out, you're coming out to learn about your community. You're coming out to embrace your community because we're here to help you.
That's what's up. Last
Absolutely.
question. What are
Yes.
some of the sheriff's department's other community outreach programs that people may not know about?
Well, we have a golf tournament coming up. That's
Ooh,
coming up September 24th, I think it is. Don't quote me because it's on Kibo Building Bridges website.
Okay.
And that's how we're raising funds for a lot of events that we do. We are doing a holiday food giveaway at the
okay.
fairgrounds. That's coming up November, correct me, I'm sorry, November 4th, if I'm correct. That Thursday, we're going to be having a food giveaway.
Now,
And
did you
that,
give away like 3,000 meals to that? Yes.
yes.
So
And
will
I
you come
say
back?
yes,
Will you come back and you know?
I will. You
Okay,
invite me and I'll come back.
okay, awesome.
We
All
just
right.
invited you, lady. You ain't hear? You didn't hear?
Oh,
You
no.
didn't hear?
I'll remind you. I've got her direct, so I'll
Okay.
remind her.
Yes. Yes. But
Um,
we're always out in the community. And like Bobbie said, there's you invite us and and I'll be honest, as long as it fits within the criteria of giving back to the community and helping the community, we're there.
Okay.
What's
All
up?
right.
And,
Now I
and if you
gotta.
didn't know, Miss TJ does throw golf events. So if you want to book her in for her services and helping
Okay.
do your golf event,
Plug,
shameless plug,
Good.
I might add.
plug. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
So just
But we're gonna switch gears real quick for you both ladies. This is
Wait, hold
going to
on. Bobbie
be.
was getting ready to say something before that.
Oh, go ahead, Bobbie.
Mister. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
no,
Bobbie.
I just want to. So, one of the things, Gwinnett is one of the largest counties
Yes.
in the state. We
That's
are
right.
one of the most diverse counties in the nation.
Yes.
So, and Gwinnett we have a lot of underserved individuals, and that's why this event is so big and so important for our kids and our community. And I just think the car community, like she said earlier, this is a great opportunity for you to interact with young children and to teach them, if you want one of these nice cars, you got to stay in school and
Right.
learn and apply yourself. So
That's
this
right.
is a way for the car community to give back to these kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, we got a quick round we want to do with you guys. Okay. This is kind of fun.
Sure.
One answer questions. Don't think too hard. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All
we're
right.
gonna go into it. We're gonna ask our questions. We're gonna go Bobbie first, and then Lieutenant second. And you don't have long. First thing that comes to mind. I'm gonna kick this thing off. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
And
Look,
my screen literally went
okay,
blank.
like she's gonna be surprised. Okay.
If it involves him, I'm a little nervous.
We can't even hear you. Is he talking? All right. I'll go. Classic or modern?
Oh,
Modern.
classic.
Classic for you, Bobbie?
Yeah.
Modern for you, Lieutenant?
Yes.
All right. Beach trip or mountain getaway?
Beach trip.
I'm going mountain getaway because there's wineries.
Okay.
You gotta have that wine, boy. Okay.
That's funny. Cruising with music or windows down?
Cruising with music.
Oh, yeah. I got to agree. Yep.
All right. Food truck or fine dining?
Ooh.
Oh, food. Oh, no, fine dining.
Fine dining.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think they would choose food truck over
I
fine
mean,
dining.
it might be some food trucks out
Well,
there. There's some good
It
ones.
depends. It depends. Because you know
Actually,
what?
you're gonna
I
have
would
to
love
try.
authentic food. So if you take me someplace and you say this is authentic, good food, I'm good for it.
That part. All right. Coffee or energy drink?
Ooh,
Coffee.
So Lieutenant,
Mhm.
you getting coffee every morning?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
My coworkers are trying to wean me off of coffee. I'll be the first one to tell, and onto hot water, honey, and lemon.
Oh.
Okay. I'm a coffee in every day, so But that stereotype with cops and coffee. So
You did that to you.
okay. Favorite Atlanta event.
Back to school bash.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It
Bobbie,
is fun. It is.
Bobbie, you got a lot of events.
Yeah, but this is definitely one of my favorites.
All right. Dream road trip destination.
Ooh. I don't have one.
I should say Route 66.
I'm a good passenger princess.
Oh, so
Okay.
you just ride and just wherever you go, I'm going.
I'm the driver, unfortunately. All right. One word that describes your community.
Diverse.
I would say we're pretty awesome.
Okay. Most important school supply for a student.
A well-rested body.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Nutrition.
Yes.
We got a parent over here in the corner shaking their head like, nope.
All right. Few more. Favorite thing about serving the community? One word.
Engagement.
Like that.
I'm gonna say love.
Aw.
Yeah.
Favorite
She's so
part.
politically correct, man.
Favorite part of putting on an event.
Seeing the fruitation of it.
Oh yeah. And
Okay.
driving my people crazy.
I think you and me both, Bobbie. I try not to, but it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. If your personality was a car, what car would it be?
Mm.
A Celica. 84.
Oh, wait a
Fiction.
minute.
Ooh,
No.
Yellow?
No. Brown.
No. Okay.
A Toyota Celica is your personality.
It's reliable. It's durable. It's made out of steel. I'm just saying. My sister had one. It was yellow. I'll never forget that.
Listen, I've driven a bunch
I
of
had a
them.
brown one.
Celica?
Yeah.
Bobbie?
Not a Lamborghini, Ferrari, none
I'm
of
gonna
that.
say there's a guy that comes to almost all my car shows. He's called Beamer Mike, and he has this incredible purple car that is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Have you ever seen it, Tia?
A BMW?
He's called Beamer Mike, and it's purple. You would love it.
I think I've seen it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
Bonus. One answer, one word answers. Bobbie, if Beyond the Ribbon had a theme song, what would it be?
It's got to be something wide open.
What does that mean, Bobbie?
Because that's how I am. You know?
Okay.
I don't know. I got to come up with that.
Okay.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Lieutenant McLeod, lights on or sirens?
Ooh. How you riding?
She
Is she stuck? Lieutenant McLeod, can you hear me? She can't hear me.
Oh.
I think she's stuck.
No, she's moving now. Can you hear me, Lieutenant?
I don't think she can hear us.
No.
Oh.
Boy, sometimes I wish I could hit the lights on people.
Yeah, man.
Like your husband
That means I
tonight.
have to work.
Can you hear? You can hear me now?
Oh,
Lieutenant?
Lieutenant?
No.
I don't think she can hear us.
Okay.
No, I could only hear Tia.
Oh.
Okay, the question was lights on or sirens?
Both.
Both.
You can only choose
You
one.
have to use due regards. You have to slow it down, make sure your lights are on, and your sirens could be heard.
Okay.
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 Final question. Well, no, not both of you guys.
I try to be a stickler for policy.
Yeah, you're a lieutenant. You better. You can't hear me, but you gonna hear this later. Finish this sentence, Bobbie. Both of you guys. The automotive community is blank. Finish that sentence.
Giving.
Tia, ask her because she can hear you. She can't hear me.
Lieutenant, to you, the automotive community is blank.
Powerful.
It is.
Oh.
It really is.
Good answer.
Wow. That's great. That is great.
One last question.
You got one more?
One last final question.
Okay.
What's one thing you want everyone listening today to remember about the Show Your Ride and the Ribbon and the Backpack giveaway?
I think when you come and you're a part of an event like this and you engage with the children and have the opportunity to affect their life in a positive way, that should be their takeaway.
Okay.
All right. That was great. So show your ride for the ribbon this Saturday. What time is it? Wait, I got the flyer. I'm sorry.
It's
Hold on.
11 to 3 or
I got
the car show's 10 to 3. I think they're going to open the gates at 10 for the kids to start coming through.
There it is. Show your ride for the ribbons. It's a $25 entry fee, $30 the day of. There's a 50-50 raffle, best of show trophies, kids' choice, survivor's choice, people's choice, sheriff's choice. There's going to be food and vendors and so much more. So don't forget to pre-register for the backpacks. You can go. What's the Eventbrite again, Lieutenant McLeod?
It is on Kibo Building Bridges and Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office webpage.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys again. We appreciate you.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you guys soon. We'll definitely, I know there's a bunch more events coming up, so we'll definitely see you guys soon. All
Thank you
right.
very much for having us on, and it's a
Yeah.
pleasure. Look forward to the next time.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
You're
Woo.
welcome.
All right. All
That was
right.
fun.
That was
it was
fun.
I learned a couple of things too, because I thought if you had the badge, you should do the job, but sheriffs only have a function versus police do all of the, other stuff. So
I didn't know there was a difference between. I mean, I didn't really know the difference in the jurisdiction, like what they actually did, but that makes a lot of sense.
I knew some that they did warrants, but I didn't understand that police don't. It's the sheriffs that do. So yeah. Good stuff.
Okay. All right. This next segment is one of our favorites.
Good, the bad, and the ugly. Only on Atlanta CarCast.
So we got some special guests backstage we're going to bring up to talk about their experiences this past weekend. And of course, Queen Kong, who also went to a car event this past weekend. So with no further ado, let's bring KJ's Mobile Detailing, Mr. Michael himself.
I can't hear nothing now.
And I don't know where Mobile Detailers United went, but when he pops back up, we'll have him on as well. There you go. So, how was the weekend, guys?
You want me to start?
I'm ready for y'all to lie.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 y'all at one event, and Batman went to another event.
I'm waiting for them to lie.
Shut it off.
Who's wait, Batman, you want to go first, or the Ohio show want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. What's going on, everybody? What's happening?
How you doing? How you doing?
All right, so check this out. Went to Camaro Fest. Camaro Fest was nice. Seeing everybody and all the people that was there. Man, they was happy to see us. Had a lot of folks hadn't seen us in a long time. And everybody was happy to see it. It was good. It was just being in that atmosphere. It was good. I sent Mark some pictures. I don't know if he can later on probably pull them up or anything like that. But man, let me tell you, it was really nice.
Okay.
When you say, go ahead.
Camaro Fest was where?
Camaro Fest was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'm sorry, it was in Bowling Green, Kentucky last week. Okay, I'm ready. I'm really ready to go in detail.
Go ahead.
All right, so let me tell y'all something. To be honest, I put out there on Instagram saying, it was a great time. It really was a great time. But being around Skip and being around Tia, knowing about judging and everything, let me tell you, I never go back to Camaro Fest again. And
Seriously?
you know how I promoted it. I carried it on my back. Seeing how the judges were and everything. Well, this is what happened. New people came in and took over Camaro Fest, right? So all the old people who were there, who was doing the judging, it was one guy there named Spike, really cool guy, always came with his daughter for the past 15 to 20 some years. Skip, his role was the same thing you do at all the car shows. He was another you. Man, he got there, he came out, he would come all the way from South Carolina, him and his daughter. How about he got there, got to the Holiday Inn where they had hosted the event at, they didn't have a reservation for him. Let me tell you, they booted everybody else to the side. So, but when it came down to everything that was going on during the show and the judge and everything, oh my goodness. Yeah. everybody who car was modded, like just like mine, my wife Drea, Ace Heavy, who was there. Ace Heavy came Street Royalty. Troy from Usual Suspects. He came with a couple of his members. He even had a couple of his members that he has another charter in Alabama. They also came. Um, they came. They entered the car show. Hope came from Florida, Fort Walton Beach, to the car show. Um, Man, let me tell you, like I say, I felt good, carrying on my back, telling everybody how good it was from the experience, the more than one time experience. But went there this time, let me tell you, the judging was totally off. To be honest, nobody, it was a lot of black people there. Nobody black won anything.
Mm.
Um, the Y'all see how my car is fully modded. Y'all see how Ace Heavy car fully modded. Andrea car modded. They didn't even bother even go into details about that, about the cars being modded. Let me tell you, it was, yeah. I put it like this, I'll never go back. I
So,
will never go back.
question from the chat: how much was it to be in the show?
Oh, T, I can't.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
The question is there on the screen.
You can't hear anybody.
Damn.
We have
Hold
all
on.
kinds
I
of
can't hear you.
difficulties today.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Okay, so he's stepped out trying to fix it. I guess we could transfer over to the
Yes.
Ohio show attendees on the bottom and up to my left.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah.
gonna go first on this because y'all know I don't talk that much. But
Wait,
Okay.
he's back. So, hold on, he's back. Can you hear us
Okay,
now?
y'all can hear me now?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay, good. Dre Andrew was telling me you had asked how much it was. It was $125 to get in. And that was another thing. People listening to me, and they come there because, they believe in what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I felt bad that my people, everybody that came with me that, didn't win nothing. Should have won something, but didn't win nothing. And yeah, it put a real sour taste. And it was a couple people there, even Ace even said, he was gonna go back, but I'm not going back. Not saying how we fully modified cars, and there's cars there that didn't even have half of what our cars had, but they walking away with trophies. And I'm sitting here saying, are you serious right now?
Hey,
Are you serious?
And we talk about the
Yeah,
judges.
it'll never happen again.
But now,
We talk about the judges, ain't it?
but now, the question, I guess, what I want to ask: is it just a judging, or is it because somebody new took over and they didn't understand the gravity of what?
Andrew, it keep going out on me. God damn.
Oh, that nigga.
Don't do that, Steve. Don't do that.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Don't do that.
All right.
All right. What's going on? We're going on to Ohio, right?
Yes. Moving
All right.
on to Street Kings car show. How was it?
Everybody don't go at once.
Also, Nighthawk.
Nighthawk going.
Okay, so everybody know we all went to Street King Motor Fest. Some people got there Thursday, but I got there Friday. I was one of the co-hosts. Bling actually, his loyalty, he flew me out there to judge and be a co-host. When we got there Friday, the weather was kind of sketchy, but it let up. But Friday they had the light show, and they fed the out-of-towners. And when I say they fed the out-of-towners, it wasn't nothing. It was the family reunion food. Like, we had a whole buffet where they fed everybody from out of town. They wasn't half-stepping. Saturday, when they had the light show, everybody, came out. It was packed. It was just rain, but it was, still packed. Saturday was the show. They did an escort in different ways, from the premium package to the different set of package they left in different ways. They had escorts. So it was at the high school. When I say he had over 200 cars out there, like nice cars, he had a platinum area, which was in front of the school with the, like I'll say like bus lane. And when I say it wasn't nothing but nice show cars, like show cars out there. And the general admission, every car that was out there, like, was coming. And they hospitality with his team and everything, when nobody overlooked. They was real nice. You had, when I pulled up that Friday, I pulled up the Skeet and KJ. They was up under a big truck. They was up under the
I saw the video of KJ land in the rim.
Yeah, so I think Bling, like I go to a lot of out of town shows. I think he really set the bar high this time.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no show is touching him right now. Like, he really showed out. When I say that man had over 200 and some trophies given out, all the way to the keys and everything. It was people coming from Pennsylvania, Virginia, Florida, everywhere. And then when the show was over, Paul still was trying to come in, and he was cutting them off. Like they
Wow.
just ended up still coming in. So that's my review. 10 out of 10.
Okay. Question. You said the hospitality was great on Friday for the light show, and then the food and everything else. I think it was you that mentioned to me that some people's cars were vandalized or burglarized, and he took care of that also. Can you go into detail on that?
You said what now?
Some cars were burglarized or broken into?
No,
Yeah.
not that I know of.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
it
do
happened.
know.
It happened Friday night.
Okay, yeah, Friday.
He did take care of it. So we got back out there. I talked to him Monday, and when we got back out there, because we left our my transporter left his truck and trailer out there because our Airbnb it was small. The little area was small. We couldn't park it in there, so he left his truck and trailer out there. But when we got back out there, when did we leave? Sunday, we could see. I took pictures. We could see where one area, the tent and the window was busted out. There's another area where the glass is all in there. But when I talked to him, he said, "Hey, they called me. They spoke to me about it." He said, "I took care of them. I paid them to get your window repaired and all that stuff."
One more time.
And he
Yeah,
took
it
care of
happened.
them.
It happened overnight Friday. About five or six cars had got hit that night.
So I thought
Yeah.
they had security riding in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, I
Some young
guess shit,
kids.
it wasn't enough.
Oh,
Okay, so
But pretty much when everybody woke up the next morning and realized that car was broken up to, Bling pretty much sent everybody to his shop, and he got everybody window fixed
Yeah.
and repaired
Yeah.
before the show even started.
Well,
oh,
that's
okay.
awesome.
so that shout out to him for
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
attentive to all of his
that's
people and being Johnny on the spot too, because that's disheartening to be prepared to do something and then you wake up, your windows broken. And yeah, so great job, Bling and staff, for putting on a hell of a show. And we're going to go into detail now about, I guess, you two guys' experience, especially you getting inside of a rim. What size rim was that you was laying inside of cleaning?
There was 28,
And you was inside
28 on the dually.
inside the rim.
Hey man, the truck was lifted up so high.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I would say, well, it's my third year going out there, so I expected to see some familiar faces and meet some new people, and I checked both of them off. Yeah, like it was well over 200 cars. I think the very first year it was close to 500 cars. So even with the rain, a lot of people still came out from all over the U.S. really. And like I say, the hospitality was like overly, like every couple of minutes, somebody was riding past on the golf course, like, "Hey, you need anything? You need anything?" Um, I say it was more like a family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
yeah.
That's what's up.
The host hotel was about 5 minutes from the actual car show, just so that was close. I like that he gave out the scholarships. Every year he gave out scholarships to the kids So even though you paying X amount of dollars for the VIP, you actually see the kids there in person receiving a scholarship. So it's like you actually see where your money going to.
Mm-hmm.
Love
But
it.
I definitely see each year it growing and growing. Y'all definitely got to go next year. It's just to
Okay.
see something new. You got to see something new.
Yeah, Atlanta
That's
Car
what's
Cast
Man,
will be
they got
hosting
some heat in the
next year.
Midwest for real. We get a lot of compliments in the South, but there's some heat in the Midwest.
It sure is.
Let me tell you something. KJ got me right, and then it rained.
And then it rained.
Talk
For
about
sure.
And
slick.
still, it's one thing that I saw when I was judging up there, and kid y'all not, and I see in down here on the South, we don't look for that. You got points for your car for having a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Now
it was on the piece of paper.
I'm so curious. Like that's one thing because it's for anybody. Honestly, not the fire extinguisher is for me, but the first aid kit is for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what can go wrong
right.
with anybody's
I can't hear nothing
child.
she's saying.
Oh,
We can hear. Keep talking, Queen.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't
I'm
know if
saying,
y'all can
what
hear
I'm saying
me.
is you can go. You don't know what goes wrong with anybody or anybody's child, anybody, anything. So we have a first aid kit. I have a full one in the Denali, like a full. I know how to give an IV. I'm CPR rated, all that stuff.
Well, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. And now in the car audio scene, it's almost mandatory to have a fire extinguisher because of all the different size batteries, all the wires and whatnot. But to have that on the judge sheet, I think that goes with levels of cars, as far as the fire extinguisher goes, because like a Batman Miss Pennywise, one of your cars, Queen Kong's car, when they're heavily modified like that and everything has been touched and wires have been moved, that's when I think fire extinguishers should be mandatory. Especially with all the moving parts, the airbags in his case, the lift in her case, the audio in your case. So,
not just for me, the old schools, because anything with them old schools, the spark at any time. And a lot of them
right.
do not carry fire extinguishers. They just sit there and I'm gonna ride out, I'm gonna show out, I'm gonna burn out, but y'all don't have a fire extinguisher.
Right.
In case something goes wrong. That's a big part of something going wrong. You doing burnouts.
Well, that's a good one. I'm gonna put that one in there.
I always have a first aid kit in my car.
Well, I keep a fire extinguisher in my vehicle because of my sound background, but
that and the first aid kit though. I'm saying like
you'll be surprised how many people had the first aid and the fire extinguisher in the car up there. You come to our show, you be like first aid fire kit for what? Like, but like you be like, oh, I got mine here, go right here, and they start getting bold. They would send it on their hood, everything like for you can see it. So it was something totally like.
I mean, but it's just random stuff. So 2 weekends ago, I fell off Ben's trailer. We bought the truck back. Guess what? First aid kit. Because I mean that my knee, and I'm old, y'all. Like we old.
You what?
Girl.
We don't recover like everybody else.
No. You said you were what?
I'm young, so we don't recover like everybody else.
Yeah, you talking about
when I fell off that trailer and my knee was scraped up and it was just leaking. Just I said, oh,
that'd be that alcohol. Yeah,
it's a fire. Like
that
come
alcohol.
on.
I think all of them need fire extinguisher because some of them people go to little baby in their backyard and they don't hook the lights up good. And
that's true.
Yeah.
Right with a fire extinguisher.
You said
I
baby.
say anybody that got some custom audio or custom lights.
So Skeet, let me hear about your experience. We heard KJ. We saw KJ all inside the.
Right. I was the one that shot that. You know what I'm saying? That was shot by Skeet.
Okay.
That was shot by Skeet. You know what I'm saying? So that's my new page I'm gonna be making in a minute. Shot by Skeet. If you need any content, you call me.
That name is just okay. Shot by Skeet.
That's kind of a double entendre. We might not need.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna be selling detailing content on OnlyFans. Anyway.
Hey, Sherry has a podcast idea, or not a podcast, a reality show idea. She might want to run past you for that. But anyway,
I'm all for it. You know, T is my manager. Anyways, it was great, bro. Like it was to me, it was a red carpet experience. You know what I'm saying? I had a business mind frame going there because you know that's what we was there for. But in the midst of that, you know what I'm saying, it was just like a home feeling. You know what I'm saying? For one, I was 2 hours away from the crib. It was some Indiana folks there that was from my side of town. You know what I'm saying? So it was a he fed everybody. The food was crazy, bro. I ain't never seen so many main entrees on the plate. It was like a burger. We had the beef dogs. You had the regular hot dogs. You had like the big sausage beef joints. Then you had like 3 different types of pasta, 4 different types of pasta. Like and I mean you was getting a scoop of everything, but by the time you twist your plate like 3 times, that you just stacking shit in the middle now. You know what I'm saying?
Have your gumbo plate.
Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying? They made sure me and KJ was straight, man. I had about I don't even drink pops, but I had about 72 Mountain Dews.
oh look, you can tell he was in the Midwest. He said pops.
Yeah, I don't even drink pops. Okay.
Yeah. I don't drink pops. I had like a whole bunch of Mountain Dews and shit. Yeah. I was acting like a kid, and you know what I'm saying. When I get away from my parents, I was just doing shit to be doing it. But I had a great time though. I ain't never watched so many cars in the rain.
Wow. How many cars do you think you guys washed?
Don't get quiet at one time now.
Did they both pause? How many?
Yeah.
What you think? Like
estimate, man. Throw them out there.
It's like probably a little bit over dub.
Look, Tiny said he stacked mine high.
So from what I'm hearing, what I heard, Nighthawk said it's probably the best organized and put together show that he's seen.
I honestly feel like, my bad, I didn't mean to cut y'all.
Go ahead.
I honestly feel like it's something like we gotta everybody pack up and go. Like I think people need to get outside of what they used to and go see some shit outside of that they normal 4 corners.
It'll open your eyes up. It'll expand your horizons like no other. To piggyback off what you just said, the biggest car show I've ever attended had 3,700 cars entered in the show, and that was Texas Heat Wave. It was at the Texas State Fairgrounds in Austin, Texas. And what they do is they judge the cars as they enter the premises. They don't. It's too big for them to actually go around and judge them, so they'll let you take all your stuff out, and right as you're paying to go in, you set it up like you're going to judge it, and they judge everything right then. So the rest of the weekend is a 3-day show. You're just out there parked with your people and barbecuing and whatnot. And to see something as organized as that was, I could just imagine Bling's show in the Midwest with all of those cars that probably never get to go anywhere. And they're like you guys said, y'all saw these different bills and everything. So
yeah, for sure.
Be there next year.
Skip, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was one of the judges up there, and I haven't seen that we did it on our side. They used CarPro. So what it was, everybody, at the hotel, it was a registration table. So the car show was the next day. So he had a lot of what they call silent judges. So you really didn't know who was judging. Okay, so when you got to the show Saturday, your placard was in the window. So the judges were walking around, and Bling and his wife can see how many cars is there. So you go, it was like probably about 5 or 6 judges or whatever. So you go to the window. Once they say they ready or whatever, you go to the window and scan the barcode that's in the window. So it says bling. So it pulls up on your phone and you judge the car or whatever. And when you submit it, before you submit, it tells you the score and you submit it. Now, if you and I was judging, once I submit, you can't go behind me. Once I hit submit, I can't go back and say, oh, there go my boy, let me drop your score down because I don't hit submit.
Gotcha.
So when you come and you say, well, I don't know if this car been judged. Once you go behind me and scan that same barcode, it's gonna say this car been judged already.
Okay.
So then it was cars that was, lag. You got your lag minutes. So it was still saying Bling Wife will come on the group chat and say, hey, it's still 44 more cars haven't been judged. So the judges will go back and scan all the windows to see until it's a finally count saying that everything is done. So that's how I say it was real organized, where can't nobody say, oh, the judge didn't come around and judge my car, because you can bring a judge to your car and scan your barcode. Like, oh, your car been judged already.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of like something that was real organized.
Okay. So you say it's called Scan Pro?
It's like it was called Car Pro.
Car Pro.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look into that. And for something that size, I think that's what you would need, especially having different judges, because you guys weren't assigned a certain area to make sure everything in your area was judged. So, and it's great because, like what you said, she was able to look and say, hey, we got 40 cars that weren't judged. Y'all go back out there.
Right.
I guess the only bad thing about that is you didn't know which ones they were, so you had to get a section.
On your car, like on her screen, she'll screenshot it. It say a 1997. I'm just gonna say Buick LeSabre haven't been judged. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna tell you what kind of car. On their placard, it says, "Hey, this on their placard. This is a 2007 Dodge Charger, blah blah blah," and they name Timothy, whoever, like that. So you're gonna know who it is, like car number 64.
I gotta look into that then, because that sounds excellent.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what else. I'll tell you what else.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? That's what Dee and Luke was using at their Christmas show when me and Swag was judging. That's the app we had.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I want to, I guess my blowback was, and I'm asking because now you two guys have seen it, Batman and Nighthawk, on this app. Were you able to put the criteria in that you want to judge? So it's not a preset criteria that you can't change. You can
you put what you want. Okay, the only thing that I see with the app, and because I was taking notes, when you're out there, you gotta have a printer. So people, as they registering, it's printing out their placard card in their window. Okay. So it's keeping the score sheet where you be like, well, what was their score? It's going to tally everybody in what place they fall in. So if you had a top 50 or a top 100, it came into places how they rank automatically. Okay. So you count it.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to do my best to incorporate that. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one other thing he did. And I don't think nobody knew about. I don't really think nobody knew about this because he told us this like when he was checking on us on our way home. But for every different trophy style he had different judges.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reason why he said he did that was because, all right, if you were judging for the necklaces and you gave somebody a 0, 9 times out of 10, if you're judging them for top 100, you're gonna give them a 0 too. And if you're judging them for, another cat or another trophy style, you're gonna give them a 0 too. You're gonna give them a 0 on everything. If you don't like the car, you don't like the car. Right. So basically, that prevented somebody from being able to dub somebody out of the whole show.
He had what it was, an elite judge, he had a platinum judge, and general admission judge. So elite, if you was a general admission judge, you couldn't go over to the elite side and judge. So you had to stay in your area like the platinum judge. See, I was a general admission judge, so I was mostly with everybody that paid the regular fee. The platinum, I didn't want to get in all that because that was the elite was what the heavy hitters was up there, and they was competing for the necklace, the keys, and all that. I didn't want all that, but he had it set up in different ways of what area he was gonna judge.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody else was judging for the actual keys.
Yeah.
So good stuff. I gotta congratulate him next time we talk. Good stuff.
Queen, what was your takeaway?
First of all, I was trying to get food, so I was neither there
That's
or
all
there.
she do.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I told her I missed the whole thing. So I already told Bling this. I said you gotta have more vendors.
Yeah.
So it took like at least like 40 minutes for me to get my food. So I missed everything.
You wouldn't believe that food.
No, I won't believe my food. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let's dissect this. The show started at what time?
Oh God. Yes, I was late.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Bang, bang.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That how it started like 2, right?
No,
One-
that show did not start at 2 o'clock. She got there too. That show started at 1 o'clock.
She might have got there at 4.
She told me she was gonna get there at 1.
Right, 1 o'clock.
It started when she got there, but the store was always going on.
I can tell you what time she got there. We got the time stamp. Pull up your phone,
Hold on,
KJ.
ain't nobody asked you nothing.
She said, I stood in line for 40 minutes to get food. I missed everything.
Then when I got the food, it started raining, so I just went and sat down and get my food.
All right, y'all.
1:45.
Okay, so the show
wait
started
now.
at what time? Hold on. The show started at what time? 1 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock?
That show started at 11.
Okay, shit. Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So, but seriously though, on a scale
the
of
show
1 to
started at
10.
7. First of all, you know we got 11 kids to get ready. Okay.
Don't blame it on the kids when it be your ass.
No, it's not me. You got to remember.
10 out of 10. I highly recommend you bring a friend.
No, hold on. It's our 3 kids and our transporter. His kids is 2 and under.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's 5 girls. 5 girls.
You make it sound like you just started dealing with your girls.
No, I'm saying that
Okay,
it's 2. I was living a life of free. My youngest is 8.
Mm-hmm.
His youngest is 1.5. So we bringing it back here. Anyway, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we get out there about 2 o'clock. Okay.
You got your ass up at 8, you'd have been there on time.
Well,
exactly.
If we wouldn't have been, anyways, that's for grown people. Anyways, so we got there at 2 o'clock. We got there at 2 o'clock, right? So it was cool. Everything was cool. We set up all that. KJ, hey, he wiped my shit down. I got him with the camera. Black glove treatment. He had on the black gloves. Wiping it down. I said, oh, I ain't never seen nobody wipe my stuff down with no black gloves. Hold on.
Hey, KJ, you gotta add some more money now. You gotta put that presidential fee on it now.
Right.
I said, I ain't never seen nobody with no black gloves wash the truck down. Like, hold on now, what we doing? So he did that. All right, cool. So I went over to their park. I said, I'm gonna get some food for the kids because they sitting in the truck. Y'all already been around us. The kids sitting in the truck. So y'all not agreeing? Okay, cool.
We just waiting. Come on, guys.
Y'all know the kids sit in the trunk most of the time.
They do.
So they sit in the trunk. All right. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get some food for them. We go to get the food. All right, we go to get the food. I order everything that's on the menu. Give me 2 of everything, right? Because everybody got to eat. All right, give me 2 of everything. I did not know that all they had, and this is no disrespect to Bling, just pay attention to what I'm saying. I did not know that all they had was like a little air fryer.
Oh, so they weren't prepared for the amount of people.
She was late. She was late. The big truck had no left. That's how late she was.
First of all, first of all, the locals said that wasn't even good. So let's skip that. Okay. Yeah. That's what the locals said. Anyways, so we're going back to it. So I ordered 1 of everything because I said, hey, everybody got to eat, right? I'm gonna order 1 of everything. I'm gonna support you. Because I'm not trying to walk back over here.
The young chefs were there.
What?
The young chefs?
They weren't.
They were there.
She just said IYC had plenty of food.
They was there.
Yeah, they were there.
Your eyes just got big at the first grill you seen.
Yeah. Because I got a pineapple lemonade with the stuff in it and all
Matter of
that.
fact, matter of fact, Tim Buster was telling me when we was on they had people. If the storm was coming in, people were still trying to order when it was storming.
Wait, where was IYC at?
When you walk past her, they go to the air fryer.
What?
Hell no.
What?
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay, man. The kids forgive you.
Anyways, first of all, you know
kids
what? I
give you.
Anyways, so we start over there to get our food. Okay, we ordered our
They
food.
do. So next time you want to upgrade them speakers, just make a hefty donation to the kids to the Chef's Academy.
Hey, block it. Get his ass off of here. I ain't got time for all this. Get him off of here. Like, what? Oh no! Get him off of here. Anyways, so what I'm saying, we ordered our food, right? So we ordered our food. I'm sitting there waiting. I thought I was going to be quick, waiting. So by the time we got our food, like I said, it's nothing against Bling in this show. Me and Bling already had this talk. So when we finally got the food, it started raining, like pouring down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Demetria had to come with a golf cart to come get me, so I wouldn't walk across with the rain with the food. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to walk around. I didn't get to talk to anybody because after it started raining, it was raining.
Did it stop raining ever?
It did
eventually.
Later on, after the show was over, supposed to be at 6, right? It stopped raining at 6:05.
Dang.
It rained about 40 minutes, but it rained so hard. Them people so dedicated. They did not leave at all. They stayed in their car. It was so many. I thought about how when we was up there and the tent broke with Marcus, everybody's tent was just breaking and collapsing. It was a mess.
So it rained kind of like it did on us.
It was raining so hard they was having wrestling matches in the water.
Oh, we did that. Me, Nighthawk, and Mister did that last year in South Carolina.
It was raining so hard. The water was up to their knees and they was slamming each other in the water. Like it was crazy. I could have went surfing.
It was kids out there, no shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Kind of like we did at Jet Project Jasmine last year.
But what I'm saying is, it was kids and no shoes. Like when I say it rained so hard, if you had a flimsy tent, it went down. It went down for the count. It was over. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? And it rained right when Darcel and with the Monte Carlo and Sean pulled up. Soon as they pulled up, that's when the rain came. So I was sitting there in the tent and I messaged him. I said, "Oh, so this what y'all doing? Y'all bringing the rain? Y'all messing up stuff like this." This is
popping up fast.
Well, man, shout out to Bling, man, for putting on a hell of a show.
He did.
Yeah, I'm gonna congratulate him personally on that, because to hear different viewpoints of how great his show was, people don't understand how amazing that is for a person that puts on shows and hosts shows. When different viewpoints can tell you how great their view was of the show, it was a great turnout and great show, man. So shout out to Street Kings for putting on an excellent show.
Yeah, we can take the Camaro out there next time, Mike.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mrs.ASHCM on Instagram said there were 3 food vendors. So
her eyes got big when she seen the first one. I'm telling you. There you go.
3 food vendors. All right, it was a great show. All right, Michael.
What it do?
So back to Camaro Fest.
Yeah.
What I was about to ask you before you got disconnected, you were saying that by your influence getting people to come there off of your recommendation, you won't go back because of the judging. I was wondering, is it because somebody else bought it or took over and then did what they thought would be best and just changed your outlook on the show? Or because it can't be just the judging that makes you say, I don't want to go, or was it that bad?
Nah, it was what you said the first time. The people who bought it and changed everything how they did it. The way they did it, it was like for far as like the meet and greet. They had a meet and greet. It was supposed to be on Friday. They had a meet and greet starting on Thursday, and where Friday they would do the meet and greet, and people would come there and go on the inside because it's a convention center that's connected to the Holiday Inn. So everybody would go in and you would meet everybody. They would have all the food and everything set up, and you would, basically stand in line and get your wristbands and your paperwork and everything. You would go through a whole rigmarole through that whole thing. The way they had it set up this time is that they had a meet and greet on Thursday, and you still have people still coming in on Friday and Saturday. Saturday was when they had the car show. It was at Beach Bend Raceway. That's where you got your wristbands and your paperwork and everything. And your wristbands and all that's be all the festivities that you're supposed to do throughout the whole thing. Nah, you didn't get them at the meet and greet. You got your wristband when you put up at Beach Bend. You know how you put up at Atlanta Motor Speedway? They got the gates where people take your ticket. That's how you pull it up there. You get them your name, but you didn't do that until Saturday. And everybody was like, "What's going on?" Because there was so many people. There were people there saying, "Where do we go? Where do we go pick up our wristbands at? Where do we pick up this at?" And you didn't find that out till you got there. They didn't have no signs, anything letting you know, but they was sending it on certain parts, on the website. But a lot of people come in, they're not really going to the website. They know to pick it up at the meet and greet. But also, like I say, and then the car show, like one car, right? They had on the thing that they did first gen, second gen, third gen, fourth gen, fifth gen, and sixth gen Camaro. And then they had the custom, they had the modification trophy. They had one modification trophy, and then they had two theme car trophies. In which this is another thing. They just started this theme category because of what me and Ms. Pennywise did the past couple of years. They didn't even have that category. They started this category because of what we did. So now they get to the theme category, and one of the cars, Hulk, won first place theme, and the car that won second place theme was it was another Camaro called a Blue Bee. Young lady, only thing she had was she had the custom paint on, just factory paint on it, but on the inside, she just had inside her door jambs done, just a tad bit little of up under the engine bay that was done, and in the trunk, she had some done on the trunk lid, and underglow and her headlights done. Versus being fully modified, I'm gonna say, even if they didn't pick me, even just going to Miss Pennywise, looking at her car, being fully modified, custom like it is. Even just going to Ace Heavy with his car with the nitrous tank in there, fully functional. I mean, just everything full trunk build and custom from the wheels to the calipers to everything to the lighting and yeah, they was just when I
So
tell
it seems to me like they had inexperienced judges.
now you know what, Skip? I will say that because the judge that they had, her name was Mel. She only I think this might have been her fourth or fifth time judging. I might be wrong, but she has a judging company and that right there was a big deal to her to do Camaro Fest. So, and like a couple of cars, they did go so far to check inside the tailpipe and inside the gas cap. And then some of the cars, they didn't even do that on.
Right.
Wow. That's crazy.
But, like I say, nobody got an award, but I did. Now I'm going to switch it over to this. I did get an award. My award came from Scott Settlemire. Scott Settlemire, he's been with Chevy and Camaro from you can say from day one. He is known as the Camaro God. He's known as the Camaro Godfather. I was literally wiping the car down, getting it ready to go get judged. While I'm wiping it down, his assistant, I don't know if that was his assistant or his wife, but lady came over there, took me, and she said, "Hey, he needs to see you in the front of his car." I said, "Who needs to see me in the front of my car?" And she said, she pointed at Scott. Well, I had seen him the night before on that Friday night because Andrea had introduced me to him because he was talking to Andrea and she introduced me to him. And I spoke to him and everything. And we talked briefly. It wasn't even nothing about the cars. He was just like, "Man, I hope you enjoy it out here with everybody. I see everybody all around your cars and love how you got everything going." Da, da, da. And that was it. Well, went to the front of the car where he was, and he came to me. He was like, and I stood side on the side of him, and he had this plaque right here. I put it up on Instagram, but the plaque says Dawson's Pick. It says Chevy honors your Camaro as Dawson's Pick, and by Scott Settlemeyer, which he is on the Chevy Corvette Performance Car Team, General Motors, but he's retired. Man, let me tell you, he came. Man, I appreciate it. He came. And when he was talking to me, he also had a letter that he had with it that goes in deep detail. I think I posted it also.
You did.
That goes in deep detail about what a customer wrote to him about his son, about how much the Camaro mean to him, because listening to how Scott put his passion into Camaros over the years. Well, we sitting there talking about it, and man, Drea recorded. Man, I ain't gonna lie, he was in tears. I was in tears. We was talking about it, and I was just blessed to be honored with it. And then before it was over with, that man pulled a Sharpie out. That man signed my car.
Wow. That's awesome.
That
So
took it over the top.
I don't think that people really understand who Scott Settlemeyer is.
Right.
You know, like literally, he is the godfather of F bodies. If it weren't for him, the
Yes.
Camaro would not have continued to have been made.
Exactly.
So, I urge you all to go do your research. Batman probably has one of very few signatures of Scott Settlemeyer in his car in the engine bay. And congratulations, that's huge.
Man,
That's
thank you so much.
huge.
So,
And not only did he sign it, you got pictures and video of him signing it,
right.
and he gave you a one of one kind of award. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Man, let me tell you. So after that, like I said, I was cleaning the car to get ready to go get judged. And I turned around, I looked at Andrew, and I was like, "Shit, do I even need to go get judged now?" Because
You got the top on. Did he sign anybody else's car?
It trumps anything, and a judge would say.
Did he sign anyone else's car?
I didn't see him sign anybody else's car.
Wow. That's awesome. So, but the big takeaway is that you won't be going back to Camaro Fest.
No, I won't. I won't.
So I shouldn't go next year.
Is it just your generation Camaro though? Because Tia has an old school Camaro.
Now that's the difference. Appreciate that, Skip. That's the difference, because they were really focused. The judges were really focused on the late model Camaros. Like I say, they put emphasis on the first, second, third, fourth gen Camaros. The fifth and sixth gen, it was like, bam, okay, y'all get your awards and go. But all the other, they were going deep into it. So Tia, if you would go, if I would say, put it like this, I would say go to get the experience with that Camaro, right? And hell yeah, we'll fall out and come ride out. We'll go out there with you. But I will not. I'll tell you this much: I won't enter the contest no more. But I'm gonna be honest. I will go to see everybody again. Let me tell you, when we pulled up to see, Andrew was at the room getting ready. So I'm pulling up. This is on Friday, where everybody really is there, right? So we pull up on Friday. I'm telling her to come on. So she said she's gonna come. Her car We already put the car, left her car there, and I drove my car back to the Airbnb. And she was in the pickup truck. So she said, I'm gonna come in the pickup truck. I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in my car.
Well, you don't miss a detail when you explain to someone. Get to the point.
Yeah, so when I pulled up in my car, let me tell you, people was in the parking lot. They came running over there saying, we've been waiting on you guys. We have been waiting on you guys to show up. We ain't seen y'all in about 3-4 years. I mean, so many different groups of people, so many people got coming over. Hey, man, you remember me? I still got a video of your car from a couple years ago. Let me tell you, people were so excited just to see us there. And then when we cut the lights on, the new lights on the car now, they went ballistic. They were sitting there saying, damn, we just got our car going with this light. You just moved the bar up even higher. Yeah.
Didn't we tell you that? Didn't we tell you that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, look,
congratulations.
Shouts out to China White. Shouts out to Jorge over at JS Raps. Man, let me tell you, it was. I love the experience. I love to be around people. You know how sometimes we sit back and say, just being around the people is more fun or more important than going to just being judged. Just being judged. It was so much fun just being around people, just seeing people. Man, we missed y'all so much. I'm glad to see y'all and da 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 da. Yeah.
Okay.
They pulled up, man. They was, oh my God. Where Miss Pennywise? Where's she at? And then when I said, oh, this is her new rap. Oh, they about lost their damn mind. This is her new car. Oh yeah.
One last question before we transition. About how many awards do you think they gave out?
I'm gonna say 20.
How many cars were there overall?
Oh, it was well over 100.
Wow.
20 awards.
Yeah, they had 2 for theme. They had 2 for almost every category except for I think modification. I think that was 1. But they might have 20 awards. But majority when I say 20 awards, at least 10 of those awards, Skip, was for the people who was racing up and down the track. Now, see, this is the other part about Camaro Fest. And me and Ace Heavy was talking to Icon King about this. Camaro Fest versus Mopar Heaven, right? Mopar Heaven is about customization. How your car coming in, how it's looking. You see how Bled is constantly battling with Venom and what's his name?
Jekyll and Hyde.
I forgot the other challenger. Bled is constantly battling with them about modification. Camaro Fest, it's all about that engine. Everybody got an LS. Everybody has an LS. Not just LS, but everybody has a Pro Charger on there. Everybody's got a cam in there.
I would be good for that, man.
Everybody's pulling up on the side of you to talk to you, but when they come in to talk, pulling up on you, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's Camaro.
Yeah.
They focus on that engine. I told Ace, I said, God damn, dog. It look like when I get home, I'm done with the car. It look like I got to go into my motor.
That's for one thing though. That's why it was Camaro Fest. It was about the modded engines, and now that they come with 6.2s like yours, pretty much if you just throw you a supercharger on it or a pro charger on it or a turbo on it, you in the same category.
Oh, you could skip. They were giving out the modded trophies because of how the intake looked. They had the intake powder coated, matching like root beer matching the whole car.
So it's more about the muscle than the car.
Yes, they focus on the muscle. See, when we were doing it, when we went to Camaro Fest, they call it the autocross. They had the autocross where they do the drag strip, people riding around with their helmets in their car. They had the autocross, but they really weren't too tough focused on that because it's a car show. They were focused on the car, the car show, how the car looked, modifications on. You know what I'm saying? You got points on that. Now, it's all about that autocross. At least 10 of those 20 trophies was for the autocross.
And see I don't even want to open that bag of worms, but okay.
Well, I'll be ready for that part then.
20 trophies for minimum 100 cars.
Yeah, that's kind of discouraging.
And the entry fee that they're charging.
That's real discouraging.
Extremely discouraging. Very discouraging.
125. They charge you 125, and you got all these people, and that's why I say it got to me, because you had Troy, usual suspect, at least 4-5 of his members that came. They spent that kind of money for that. You had Ace Heavy spent that, he spent it for his. You had Hulk spent it for his, and I spent it for me and Andrew. We spend this money for the car show, and then you're only focusing on your baby out there is the autocross. You're not putting emphasis on this car show. And man, we're coming heavy modified. We're coming with it. And could nobody touch what we had out there? Nobody. And so Skip, you remember the judge? I'll tell you, Diana, when I did the FaceTime, you see how she was doing. I called and I told her what was going on. She was blown out of her mind. She sent me a message. She said, "Where's your scorecard?" I said, "You know what?" I said, "I was so mad I ain't even asked for a scorecard." She was like, "What?" She said, "I can't believe they did that." She was blown to the point where her and her daughter, because they weren't judging and they moved them out from there, they didn't even come. Because, she got a Camaro, her daughter got a Camaro, and her husband got the new Panther Edition Camaro. They didn't even come.
So question, what's the general consensus for all of the 6th gen Camaros? Do you think they'll go back next year as well?
No, I don't think a lot of them will. I don't think a lot of them will. You have some that may go back that were prior returners. Like it was one club there, American Firebird Association. They got chapters. It's real big. They got the one here in North Georgia, but this right here is Bourbon City. Do you know they usually enter? They usually enter damn near all their cars for the car. They didn't even enter none of their cars. They said they just came really just to enjoy the festivities. When I seen that, they told Andrew, they said, he told me, because he got one car, it's called Excalibur. He was like, "Bro, I ain't even enter that car." He said, and usually it would be me and him entering, going head to head. Ever since they did this, he didn't even enter it to be judged.
It sounds like that show's following knew what was going to happen.
Right.
That's why they didn't do that. And I guess you were kind of late to the party with that.
Right.
And then when you saw it, it was a big shock. So,
So, Batman, I'm a little entrepreneurial in thought. And you know what I think?
Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. Hey, man, I'm going to stop you right there, Tia. Hey, man, everybody, y'all have a good night.
I'm going to call you.
Hey, real quick before I go. Real quick before I go, before I get out here, I got to let y'all see these lights real quick.
Nobody care about your lights, no ugly ass.
Them lights is hard. They hard body.
I knew it was wrong.
You said what now?
I said I knew it was wrong.
Hold on.
You gonna show us both or just yours? They're different.
Who wants to see that little ugly ass spotlight? I know it. He been turning on.
Her back end is different than his.
No, hold on. Shit, I can't.
So Batman, do you got a fire extinguisher in your car?
I can't figure out how to turn this damn camera around, so I gotta do it from. Man, hold on, man. This damn goddamn car.
Do you have a fire extinguisher in your car, sir?
Yes, you heard Drell say she got one of hers. She made sure I put one in mine too.
Okay. Don't be ignoring the question. That looks good, man.
That's nasty. It's nasty. It's really disgusting.
Did you say disgusting?
Disgusting. It's disgusting in a good way.
It's cute.
No. What's the word, Queen? Your little lights. Your little lights, guy. Them little bit of lights, yeah. Okay.
Them little lights. Lights. Meatloaf.
Yes,
Hey,
that's super dope. That's super dope. Super dope. You were robbed. You were robbed at
Is that
Camaro
it?
Fest.
Do it
Hey,
again.
hey, mine ain't in the yard. He better be glad mine ain't in the yard right now. I could have walked outside too. They showed him some lights.
Uh-oh, what
I
happened,
seen
baby?
your little setup. I seen a little
all right,
photo
let
of
me
you
get out.
video.
Hey, but I'm finna get out here. Y'all know how I got a boogie in the morning.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Peace out.
All right, KJ. So 10 out of 10, the three of y'all. We rating Street Kings Motor Fest.
Don't everybody speak at once.
Yeah, I
I
say
can,
Damn.
10,
I can
10
kind
for
of,
sure, for
I'm
sure.
give it. I mean, I can't
Yeah,
give it.
next year,
Well,
July 9th and July 10th.
All right.
well, from the weather,
Yeah.
of course. The weather messes up, so I can only give it an 8 out of 10 because the weather. It's nothing out of his control. You know what I'm saying?
So
He can't do
take
nothing about
that,
it.
get away then. So judge what was there before the weather. 10 out of 10.
I couldn't because I was waiting on my food.
Because you was
You know what?
you don't
I couldn't even see everything that was out there because I was waiting on my food. So
okay.
just I say 8 out of 10. Him and I talked to him about this. Have more food vendors.
yeah.
It's too many people out there for
2 vendors, 3 vendors.
yeah. It's too many. It's too many people. Have more food vendors and a variety. Of
Young
food
Chefs
vendors.
was there. Young Chefs was there.
First of all, anyway, we're still talking about
Okay.
what we still talking about is having more
I
food
know.
vendors. Because guess what? We like to pay everybody.
I
Oh, you
know.
got this. You got grilled cheese. We coming here. Let's buy a couple of grilled cheese. You got shrimp.
I can't believe we talking about food.
No, we gonna
Talking about
eat at everybody vendor.
I'm gonna give you the date for the Atlanta Food Festival at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You need to pull up to that. I think
When
you'll
is
be
it?
quite. I'll give you the date offline.
I better hope it's not on something I got booked.
I don't know, but
I text Blaine a couple of seconds ago and telling him congratulations because to get different viewpoints of how great his show was, I think he needed to hear congratulations.
absolutely, congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, KJ, thank you. Unless you want to hang around, you want to hang around? Yes.
Katie a little tired. Look at him. He pro like I'm really
No,
sleepy.
Be safe. I appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you.
Brother.
all right.
We're gonna keep this going on and get to
No.
the shows that are coming up. Mr. Skip.
All right, let's see what we have here. July 18th, 2026. That's this weekend. Show your ride for the ribbons. Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office Back to School Bash, along with Bobbie Menneg and her. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Anyway, they're going to have a 50-50 raffle, best of show trophies, kids' choice, survivor's choice, people's choice, sheriff's choice, food and vendors, $25 entry fee, and $30 a day of. That will be at the, it does not say.
Oh, it doesn't say. We'll get that information and we'll pass it along.
Gwinnett County Fair. Does that say Fairgrounds? I can't see it.
Yeah, it's Gwinnett County Fairground.
Gwinnett County Fairgrounds.
2455 Sugarloaf Parkway. That's in Lawrenceville.
Okay. Yep, $25 entry fee. That's this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, from 11 to 3.
And if you're registering to get backpacks and you need the Eventbrite link, just hit us up and we'll get that link for you.
All right. Saturday morning cartoons, also July 18th, is a car and bike show. It's at Privy, Stonecrest, and that's at 8020 Mall Parkway in Stonecrest, Georgia. It's a book bag and school supply drive also, and that's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Celebrating Women's Motorcycle Awareness Month. The Disciples of Christ and Law Bike is one of the sponsors. And again, it's a book bag and school supply drive. It does not say entry fee, so I guess it's just bring your cars out, show out, book bag, and school supply drive. Call or text 404-953-8764 for more information. All right, official campaign launch car show of Hill for Sheriff of Clayton County. Misfit Toys Car Club, and is that Mopar Rick and Theme Cars Are Us, and I can't read the other one.
Key Reloaded.
It's Sunday, July 19th, from 2 to 8. Is that what it says?
Yes,
and
sir.
It's going to be at 6707 Maddox Road in Morrow, Georgia. It's a car show, so it doesn't have entry fees or anything else, but it is July 19th, which is Sunday, from 2 to 8 at 6707 Maddox Road.
It's at Justin's.
Okay. Beyond the Ribbon also has the Color of the Ribbons car show at Gwinnett County Fairgrounds, July 25th. It's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be trophies, a DJ, food trucks, vendors, and much more. It's to equip and support foster kids. So I'm assuming this is a car pull-up or car meet, because it has no entry fees or anything, but yeah.
All right.
And Dead on E, the DOE Fest, the DOE Fest, 803 Day. The gates open at 11 a.m. for that. The special guests will be the Turbo Kid, Supercharged Kid, 95th Street Prezi, and more. That's August the 1st at 2026 at Bowman Dragway in Berrywood Road. 384 Berrywood Road in Orangeburg, South Carolina. It's $25 admission, $40 car show registration, and it's free parking.
Queen Kong, you gonna be at that one?
Yeah. Hold on, before you even get further, I want to let everyone know this is in the country. Okay, it's at a track as well. So Bowman, where he's having it, it's at a track. It's in the country. All right. So you're not going to drive off one road and you find that. No, you're going to drive off about 2-3 roads to find this spot. But it's in the country. And like I say, it's in the track. So if you're racing, he got all the fellas. He has a donk, so he has all the fellas coming from Florida, which, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a good event. But just be prepared to be in the country with no cell service. All right. So text everybody that you need to text before you get there.
Oh, wow.
Like, hey,
like that?
I'm here. Life is good. I'm safe. Don't look for me. Text everybody that you need to text before you get out there. Because I'm just thinking, like, once you start getting packed, you know, like in the country, the service gets bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a good time. The track is very good. The concession stand will be open.
Of course, if you're gonna be there.
Don't do her.
Anyway, see how you doing? Anyway, the concession stand will be open. They have great food, but we have no issues out there at all. All right. So if you need anything like where to stay, if you want to stay tonight, the right hotels, hit me up. We good.
Now let me ask you a question. Is this a old school show only? Like if people from Atlanta wanted to come up, what's the expectation? Is it something that people can bring their modern muscle to, or should they be prepared not to win any trophies at this one?
Well, I'm bringing my truck too. It's not just because I'm from there, but I'm bringing my truck too as well. So it's not just an old school. He has the individuals coming from Florida because that's what he has. He has a donk.
Okay.
So they flock to that. But in Orangeburg, I will say, because it's, you know how people have cars in their backyard, they don't really go to car shows. They want to pop out to something that's close.
Okay.
So everybody's going to pop out, you know, that kind of thing. It's close, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a homegrown show.
Gotcha.
I would say the judging is bad. He has proper judges, but it's more people coming out like, hey, you know, my daddy and them. They let the car sit, but we're gonna wash it off and bring it out to the show, and it's still clean. You know what
So
I'm
what's
saying?
the probability of a car from Atlanta actually winning a trophy at this show?
Top tier.
Top tier. Okay. All right. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay.
Top tier, because like I said, this is everybody that's coming is really from the country. So they're gonna get to see new stuff.
Okay. So y'all bring them out. Y'all bring them out.
Fizz said, well, I'm looking for something flew in my eye, man. I thought it was a fly. I hate flies, so it was bothering me.
what I'm saying is they're gonna get to see new stuff. Like we was talking about in our text message before, like I would say new stuff, new builds, something different. It ain't what you saw last weekend.
Hey, man, Fogey.
Bring them out. Happy belated birthday. Woo, another birthday. All right. Next up.
Let me get it back big again. Okay. I guess that's Divine Interventions, 5th annual car, truck, and motorcycle show from 10 to 3 Saturday, September the 26th. Way off. It's going to be at Heritage Baptist Church, 345 Curtis Parkway, Southeast in Calhoun, Georgia. 30701. It's a $25 registration. Food, music, at least 30 trophies to be awarded. Admission is free, ladies and gentlemen. 100% free. There's going to be a 50-50 raffle and a 7-foot club trophy given away. So there you go.
All right. And last but not least.
Yo, Saturday, August 15th, 2026. I need you to get ready for... That's right, baby. It's Project Jasmine, Ladies Fest, Domestic Violence Awareness, Car, Truck, and Bike Show. And believe we are turning up the heat on this one. All going down at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds in Columbia, South Carolina. Starring R&B artist Vanessa Young, and is hosted by the Atlanta Car Cast. Green Monster definitely gonna be out there, featuring the Augusta Jeepers, Boss Lady, Hollywood, Bougie, Satin Dolls, Lady Mopar, Queen So Fly, and Miss Magic, AHR. Gates open at 12, show from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. and the judging at 5:30 sharp. Special guest appearance by Live Side Radio and Boss Entertainment Radio, broadcasting live, baby. You see the categories right there, so you know what it is, baby. Watch Fox 57 News top pick, State Farm with Nora Hubbard top pick, Little Pigs Barbecue top pick, and the Atlanta Carcast top pick, baby. You see the prices to get in right there, baby, and kids under 12 are absolutely free and VIP available. No weapons, no burnouts, and tents and chairs are definitely welcome, baby. This is all benefiting domestic violence and the Jasmine A. Gantt Memorial Scholarship, 1125 George Rogers Boulevard, Columbia, South Carolina. Y'all know where it's at, baby. The South Carolina State Fairgrounds. Saturday, August 15, 2026. Get ready for Project Jasmine, Ladies Fest, Domestic Violence Awareness, Car, Truck, and Bike Show, baby. This is going to be the biggest thing going down in the city, I promise you, baby. In love and memory of the special names, y'all know what it is. I see you August 15th, because we about to go crazy with this one. Let's go, yay!
All right.
Let's go. Yee!
Baby.
That must be a South Carolina thing. There. Yee!
And baby. Also, this just in. Car show participants who are coming on Friday, August 14th with trailers, flatbeds, car haulers, car dollies can park inside the South Carolina State Fairgrounds before 3:30 p.m. Okay, so if you're coming on Friday, you want to drop your car off. It'll be secure. You just got to drop it off before 3:30. If you need some additional information, you can contact Project Jasmine to get additional details about dropping your car off early. So, yeah, I got one more. I'm going to save the date for this one.
Atlanta Carcast first annual car, truck, and bike show. We don't just talk about cars, the culture of the cars, the community. Saturday, October the 10th, 2026 from 12 to 4. All cars, trucks, bikes are welcome, and the location is to be determined. It will be solidified here in the next month and a half or so, but make sure you put that one on your calendar. So I don't want to, me and y'all way too late to tell us. Ain't no excuses. We're gonna take
No
the X out of it. Ain't no excuses.
No,
Ooh, it's gonna be cold. My knees hurt.
There it is already.
whatever. It's gonna be 1,000 degrees in October.
There's trophies and awards, music and vibes, food and drinks, good people, great community. Bring your ride, represent, and have fun.
Queen, put that on your calendar.
Don't be turning your head to the side.
And we're gonna have a lot of food just for you.
You gotta.
Why would you trying to bait me with food? Like I'm just a fatty.
We gonna have food for you, just especially for you. You
You
ain't
gotta
gotta wait in
get your
line.
own food truck.
You ain't even gonna wait in line. We just gonna have your food. When you pull up, we gonna be like,
Yeah,
here you go.
you VIP to all the food vendors.
I'm just a fatty. So Nighthawk, you gonna let them do this to me?
Wait
I'm
a
just
minute.
What time it start? What time it start?
Hold on. Lady Icon said they're gonna be in Mississippi, so we might need to change that date. Hold up, wait now. Where you going to Mississippi?
Fatty? Nighthawk, you gonna let them do this to
Cruising
me?
the coast.
Cruising the coast.
Cruising the coast in Biloxi. They
Oh
just had
man,
scraping the coast 2 months ago. Or a month ago.
we gotta look at that date. We gotta look at that date. We're gonna
It don't
revisit
matter.
that.
Nighthawk, you gonna let them do this to me?
So
Like
we
we
gonna
don't
look
like
at weekend
food
then.
together.
Right. I got you.
Well, I want to make sure that we can include everybody. And October is so far away that we can change that.
We
date.
got time. We got time for that. Wait, Lady Icon, your birthday. When we going to Vegas? That's October also, right? Is that the 17th?
Damn, y'all got a lot of money. Y'all talking rich ass people.
Wait, how y'all going to Vegas and doing a show? Hold on, we can only do one thing at a time.
No, we can't. Look at Nighthawk.
Yeah, Nighthawk stay on vacation. I want to know what
like
job
we
he got.
around the
That man
Vegas.
take vacation every other day.
We on vacation right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We going on vacation tomorrow.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We going on vacation tomorrow. So I understand. Like we going to Myrtle Beach. We taking the kids. They about to
Lady
leave.
Icon, you do know 9/10 is September the 10th, right? Are you talking about Vegas?
I thought her birthday was in October. It's September.
No, but she put 9/10.
All right, we gonna figure this date out because
they ain't got no spending limit. They about to spend all our monies in Myrtle Beach.
In Myrtle Beach?
No, I'm saying we close to Myrtle Beach.
I know, but what you gonna spend your money on in Myrtle Beach? Myrtle Beach is almost dead.
food. What you thought?
Don't think that. Don't think that. Don't think that.
What you mean? Don't think that?
You got to go to the right spots. Myrtle Beach is not dead.
Man, we used to do Novi 2 times a year in Myrtle Beach, and once they stopped Novi from coming, they died.
We just going for the kids though.
Oh, okay.
Ripley's and all that stuff. We ain't going for us. Like, and the kids, they got Ripley's. They got.
I know. All that stuff.
They got Broadway and the Beach. They go to Medieval Times Saturday night.
I got you.
So
okay, there you go. That portion, I get it. The whole strip all the way down.
It ain't for us. It ain't for us. It's for them to go back to school. Have a good time.
Okay, so the 9th and 10th of October is Cruising the Coast, or the 9th and 10th of September?
She put the 9th and 10th for Cruising the Coast in October. Okay. Birthday is October the 20th.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out because we need to make sure all our
Myrtle Beach in October.
When you going to Myrtle Beach?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I thought you were going in October.
No. We going because I had to do something with our speaker sponsors, Chiari.
Okay.
So we have to do it, you know what I'm saying, with it, and we're gonna make it a trip for the kids.
So it's not pronounced Sierra.
No, it's Chiari.
Chiari.
I had it wrong all the time too.
I've been had it wrong ever since I heard it because I was always like Sierra. Okay.
I said Chiari. I was wrong.
Chiari.
It's Italian.
Okay, cool.
All right, then.
Cool.
But yeah, so we're going over there to do a photo shoot since the truck wasn't ready in June. So we had to do the photo shoot.
Yeah, Ben. It wasn't ready in June.
Yep. Tell them.
That's all right. You came through though. She likes it, so you got a reprieve.
Oh, it's fire. It's definitely fire.
But yeah, so we're gonna do it, and We're gonna have a little time. I said, well, since we out there in the beach, the kids go back to school August 3rd. So we said we're gonna make this a whole trip for them.
Okay.
As well.
And you still coming up here for street whips, right?
Yes.
Is she getting the deep voice? Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I got plans with Reagan, Layla, and
no,
and
you
Mimi.
They don't have a car for you to have plans with them. Okay.
You gonna bring them?
Tia.
I thought we was going.
We canceled the trip because that Ohio trip drained us, like real bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I don't see how celebrities do it. Like they go from coast to coast, show after show, every night after night. No.
That check.
Okay, I can't even do it for a check. We were so
You
tired.
don't know what kind of check they getting though. I'll do it for that check.
Skip, we were so tired. We were supposed to be in Chicago today. We canceled it. We said we so tired, like we can't do it. Like coming from Ohio, a 12-hour trip. The mountains, you know that the mountains got. You remember when the mountains got flooded out? You know, I-40. So now it's one lane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So one lane, and you dragging my truck. One lane, and that lane so small.
Yeah,
we behind you. Look, I'm panicking. I'm looking at him like, and we got the little radio. I said, "You good up there?" He said, "Yeah, I'm good, but I'm behind you, and I'm looking at how small it is. Like any sudden movement, you can be on the wall. Your trailer and my truck can be on the wall. Like it's no, we are tired from that. Ohio messes up, bro.
So I'm gonna have to make sure that when I come to Columbia in August, that me, Layla, Reagan, and Mimi have some time. Then, huh? That's what you're saying?
I mean, that's fine. But what I'm saying is Ohio did us dirty like
me. It just took me out 30 minutes.
I feel you.
Let me tell you something. I wish you would have came to where we went to after the show got rained out.
I saw.
Bro, when they skipped.
She can't even talk. She said, skip.
So the show got rained out, right? Okay.
Right.
So the fellow with the Monte Carlo and the squad truck, they from Ohio. So they had people tell me, they said, "Hey, well, come here to the gas station." And I said, "Well, when y'all get there, we already planned to go back to the Airbnb. We about to watch some movies and goddamn go to sleep. Like it's over for us." So I was like, "Well, when you get there, let us know if it's cool." He called me. He said, "Y'all probably want to get out here fast." He said, "It's lit. Y'all probably really want to get out here." Yeah, we got out there. No less than 2,000 people.
At a gas station.
But look, hold on. The police, they already had the sanction off, so the police let them do burnouts.
Was the gas station like a Buc-ee's kind of gas station? Because
it's like a Sheetz, and then it had, so it's like a strip. So it's a Sheetz gas station. Then they got a Longhorn, but they got a strip of hotels, like 3 hotels. So everybody was sitting out on the edge of the hotel.
Kind of like in Biloxi on scraping the coast and
okay.
Yeah, so
both sides of the street.
They sitting out there on the grass in their chairs. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. And we got out there, and me, Sean, and Darcel got out there, because we the only black people. You know what I'm saying? They never seen like that. Everything else was like slam trucks, rat rides, you know what I'm saying? Old schools, Chevelles, Bel Air, stuff like that. So me, Darcel, and Sean got out there.
He acted a donkey with that truck, didn't he? With that rear steer.
Sean was there?
No, he was sideways with that.
We was on the phone with it. We was on the phone. So he's behind me. He said, "All right, Just let me know how you going, and I'm coming behind you. All right, I said, cool. So I said, we came through that light. He said, I'm coming through the light behind you. He said, go ahead and go. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna make a little left. He said, well, I see your phone. I'm gonna make a right. On the phone behind me, he turned that jump sideways. Oh, it was over with. It was over. We came through that light. He turned sideways all the way through the light.
Wow.
All the way through the light. His jump was sideways all the way through the light. We got through the light. We came.
That's a whole nother skill right there, boy. I saw the video of him coming through that light.
Hey, did we get my transport? I already had found us a parking space. So we parked, and now I'm playing the music. It's over with. I'm playing. I got my little white people playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
White people.
All the way. You know what I'm saying? Morgan Wallen, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they was out there. I got some videos I got to send y'all.
Yeah, please do.
I can't post them because my transporter dancing, he lit.
Wow.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was an amazing conversation today. A huge thank you to our special guest, Bobbie Menneg of Beyond the Ribbon, and Lieutenant McLeod from Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department for joining us and showing us what happens when car culture, community service, and compassion come together. Today's discussion reminds us that while we all love cars, the real power of this community is in the people behind the wheel. We're going to see you guys again next week. Same channel, same time. Thanks for tuning in to Atlanta CarCast. I'm TJ, that's Skip, Queen Kong, Nighthawk with the T. And if you really like this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and your car enthusiast friends about our podcast. Get them to follow and subscribe, please. We're kind of at a standstill in our subscribers. Just, subscribe. Tell your kids to subscribe. Tell your church members to subscribe.
Get your mom and them.
Yeah, get your mom and them, all of them to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep your tanks full, your engines running, your paint shining bright, and your heart focused on making impact. We're not just building cars, we're building community. Peace, love, horsepower, and we'll catch you at the next show.
Okay, Lady Icon, I see y'all.
Rev it up. Rev it up, let the engine sing. Lights flashing, bass gonna ring. TJ, Mr. Skip in the lane. Queen Kong, Nighthawk, bringing the flame. Atlanta CarCast, we ride supreme. Supercar dreams, yeah, we live that scene. TJ on the mic, hey. Keep the talk tight. Mr. got the vision, make the chrome shine bright. Queen Kong in the back with the audio.